All right, you ready to learn about how to not ever run out of people to talk to? Yes. Okay, today we are going to talk about gaining referrals, and this is such a huge part of your business and a skill that you really want to develop. I know for me, this is how I have built my entire business. I wasn't someone who had some big social media following or someone who just knew tons and tons of people, but I really brought value to people. So I was always willing to ask them for referrals because I truly felt like I had done a good job bringing value to them. And I knew that they had people that they were thinking about when I was talking to them that I could also bring value towards. So I'm going to help you, give you some specific ways to make sure that you never run out of people to talk to. All right, let's get to it. So what is one of the biggest obstacles people face in this business, right? Is that we really just feel like, oh man, I need more people to talk to. And when we start, like for all of you starting, I highly recommend that you focus on the people that you do know first. We call that people in your warm market. And it is very important to focus on those people because you already have so much trust built up with them. And sometimes, I look at my own business and it's not like all of my best friends before doTERRA are here and building the business. But there are people in my warm market that are with me and building. And whether that's the case for you or not, whether they have any interest in doing that or not, it's still a really good place to start because most of the time those people love you and care about you and they'll help you even if they don't want to be part of it themselves. So the next thing is, typically when we're making our list of people that we're reaching out to and that we're setting appointments with, even in that first, session where we're making our names list, we are organizing contacts, right? We're dumping names. We're just putting tons of names out. And I really love to kind of categorize people because that helped me to try to identify somebody I'd want to work with in each of kind of these fragments of people, whether that was by location or how I knew them. And so I love to organize my contacts by friends, family, coworkers, service providers, maybe your chiropractor, your hairdresser, the person that does your nails, your massage therapist, your mailman, I don't know, whatever service providers in your world. And then of course your neighbors. And I know there's more categories than that, but those are some that really help me to really get my list and my names of people going that I could ask for referrals from. A lot of times we're stuck really meeting new people from either vendor events, social media, networking groups, maybe even as we're meeting new people, we're adding them to our list and asking them for referrals. But what's going to help us long-term is to make sure we have an awesome referral-based appointment system so that our list will continue to grow forever and ever and ever as we're meeting people. So let's talk about what success looks like for referrals because we always want to provide a definition around that. And these are some numbers. Numbers really help me to have a realistic expectation around what the outcome is going to be. And so 50% of people will give you referrals, okay? You will contact half of those usually, and half of that will schedule with you. So for every 5 referrals that you get, you'll have 1 successful appointment, right? So do you know that 91% of people are willing to give referrals, but only 11% of salespeople actually ask for them? So really, the bottom line of this is that you can save your business in 3 minutes after each appointment by just asking. If 91% of people are willing to give referrals, and even if you get 5 referrals per person and you get 1 new appointment per person that you're getting referrals from, that's a really good list of having a lot of people to set time for. And you might have to create some extra hours in your week to make all these appointments happen. Now that's a good problem to have. So we got to get really organized here. Let's figure out what your strengths are, okay? Do you prefer to do one-on-ones or classes, or do you really love both of them? And the way that we find out how we're doing and where our strengths are here is we have to actually go and do these events, right? And I know I've been encouraging you guys to put the content of these calls into action by doing these appointments. And, with your intro appointments, I hope you're doing a variety of intro classes in groups and intro classes in one-on-ones, so that you can see and go back and look and say, how much did I sell in that one-on-one? Okay, how much did I sell in that class, and how many people were there? And where do I have a higher sales average, right? Where should I be spending my time? And that's going to help you to know if through these referrals, you should set up classes or you should set up individual appointments with the people they're referring you to, so that you can maximize your strengths and being able to bring the most value. So again, we're going to evaluate those numbers, and we're going to focus our appointment referral system based on the style that we love the most. So of course, we always want to have an incentive. People love free stuff, just like our first appointment special. Here, we're going to make sure we have an incentive that helps motivate people to give us referrals right there on the spot. So we need to make sure that we get organized and have a referral or an incentive that we're going to have for people who are willing to host a class for us, okay? You can tie that to the outcome. I'll give you some examples. You can say, tie that to the outcome, 10% of the sales that take place, either through cash or product, okay? Because you're going to make 20% if someone's just hosting for you. So you can take half your commissions and you can donate that to the person in product or in cash. Another one that a lot of people love is a diffuser, because again, what can they do with the diffuser if they don't have essential oils? So that's a really good hostess gift for people. A book is a good hostess gift, right? And some people will even do it without one, but it's good for you to know and have a go-to of what incentive you want to offer. You also want to do one for people who give you 5 referrals, right? So that would be something that's lower on the price range, right? I usually like to tie things into what the outcome of the event is. So if somebody's going to give me 5 referrals, I'm happy to give them a roller bottle. Like for me, that's something that's very applicable to them and something that doesn't cost me much. So let's talk about when we ask for referrals. You're going to ask for referrals at the end of your intro class. You're going to ask for referrals during your follow-up appointment, because I'll tell you, people, even if you ask both times to the same person, they have thought of more people in that meantime. So always ask again. And you're going to ask for referrals, maybe even if you're like, oh, shoot, I didn't ask that person for referrals. You can look at your customer base and make calls to them to get referrals even after. Now, that's not ideal, but it's definitely a way we can still capture referrals. Do you know how many people are truly willing to help you in your business? So if you have good friends or people around you that are just in your support system, please make sure you ask them for referrals or ask them to do you a favor. So many times people are hesitant to ask for help, and I'm going to tell you, you need to ask for help. Okay, people want to know exactly how they can help you, and this is a great way, especially when you're starting your business, to ask for help from the people who are in your support system. So let's go through, and I do have a lot of these conversations and examples today, because you're going to have different times that you're asking for referrals, and you're going to have different people, and all of us are individuals. So I wanted to make sure to provide a lot of examples for referral conversations. Here's the first one. So we're transitioning. Your order will come in about 3 to 5 days. So how'd you like the presentation? Listen, I am always looking for more people to talk to about essential oils and natural solutions and how they can help. The best type of person for me to talk to is someone who's nice and cares about their health. They don't have to be people who will for sure buy, just anyone who is nice enough to spend time with me. The easiest thing to do is pop 5 of the nicest people you know into the chat box, along with the best way to reach them. I'll let you know what to tell them so they're expecting my call. The best part of this is for every 5 people you give me, I'll give you a free custom roller bottle of your choice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. So let's say you're facilitating an online class with multiple people, right? Or you're doing a one-on-one and it's through Zoom or it's through Facebook, Zoom really, right? Because that's how people can pop referrals right in the chat window. And that's so simple and easy for them to do. And they know exactly what they need to do to help you out and earn that free roller bottle. Here's a second example. Your order will come in about 3 to 5 days. So how'd you like the presentation? Okay, well, here is what you can do to really help me out. And usually people will say, oh, okay. I try to only meet with people I've been recommended to or people that I know personally. Here's my referral notebook. This is where you can jot down 10 people you know who'd be nice enough to meet with me. They don't have to be people you think will for sure buy, just people who are nice and care about their health. The best part is for every 5 people you give me, I'll give you a free roller bottle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help, right? Do you see? And sorry for some of the typos, but do you see how this is so easy to replicate, right? In a class, in a one-on-one, as you're sitting with people at the end of a class, right? And you have your notebook there for people to write things down. So super easy. Okay, let's go through another one. Here's my third example. All right. Go back. Sorry, y'all. Okay. What did you think about our time? Goodness, my computer's angry. What did you think about our time together today? I love talking to people about essential oils, and I only meet with people I know or that I've been personally recommended to because I don't want to go around stalking people at Target. They don't have to be someone who will buy or somebody who's super crunchy, just anyone who's nice and cares about their health. Essential oils are for everybody. All I do is give them a quick call to see if they have 30 minutes to chat with me. If they say yes, great. And if no, that's totally fine too. Go ahead and text me the name and number of 5 people who fit that description. For every 5 names you give me, I'm going to send you a free roller bottle. If you're feeling ambitious, go ahead and give me 10 and I'll give you 2 blends for free. Would it be too much for you to go ahead and text me those as soon as we hop off the call? So we're giving people clear direction, right? We're giving a timeline, so we create some urgency. We're providing an incentive, so that helps them to be motivated, right? Of something that's specific to their need. So I love this for a referral conversation. Okay, next one. This is really good for those people who are current customers in your organization that you want to reach back out to. I know I'm calling out of the blue, and only say that if it's true, but how are you? I wanted to make sure you were one of the first to know about this cool little incentive program I have for you where you can earn a free roller bottle. And it doesn't require you to have a minimum order or anything like that. Would you like to hear about it? And if they say yes, then you can say, my ideal person is someone who cares about their health and would prefer to use something natural if it worked. Who like that comes to mind. Or have there been people where it's come up in conversation and you know they'd really appreciate learning more? I love those names. For anyone you connect me with and we set up an appointment, as a thank you, I will send you a free roller bottle, whether or not they buy. I'll reach out real quick and see if they would like to chat. If they don't, I won't call you again, don't worry. What's the best way to reach them? I'll let you know how it goes and be sure to get that free roller bottle in the mail ASAP. How are things going for your family, right? So again, we can reach back out. I'll go back to that. We'll reach out to those current customers. A lot of people love about new ways that they can earn free product, especially if there's someone who's ordering regularly, right? Those really good customers. And most of the time, people who are good customers have had people asking them, oh my goodness, what is that you're wearing? How do I get that? What are you using, right? They've had people that have come and they're just like, I have no idea. So this gives them an outlet to know that they can always send you those referrals and you'll hook them up for anybody that sets up an appointment. Love that. Okay. Here is another example to try to get someone to host a class for you, because those, again, are a great way to expose you to new networks and to connect with a lot of people at one time. Okay, great. Your order will come in 3 to 5 days. Before we finish up, how did you guys like this class? Here's how you can help me out. I try to only meet with people I've been recommended to or that I know personally. What a lot of people like to do is host a class just like we did today. We're really shooting for 4 to 6 people, so nothing crazy. They don't have to be people you think for sure will buy, just anyone who's nice enough and cares about their health. For every 5 people that attend, I will give you a diffuser or a set of roller bottles, or you can say an oil or a book for free. Here's my calendar. Let's look at a few times and get one on the books. And then if someone says no, just say, no, I don't really want to do that. then you can say, no problem, it's not for everyone. What I can do is reach out to your people individually and see if they would like to chat one-on-one. Instead of that book or that diffuser, I can still give you a free roller bottle for every 5 people you jot down, right? So we also have a backup plan because not everybody's a party person, right? Not everybody wants to host a big class. And so it's really nice that they can still give us people they feel like would really care about learning this information, and they can still earn something for free for doing that. So a really great example to use at your classes at the end. So a great add-in also, let's say you've got a one-on-one coming, like you have that appointment scheduled. This is something really good to say to, again, extend and expand the number of people that you're talking to. Oh, and by the way, between now and then, if you think of someone that you would think would like to join us, go ahead and invite them. I don't mind at all. The more the merrier. Just let me know so I can remember to bring you something as a thank you. Do you know that so many times I have people say, oh, would you mind if I bring my friend? And I'm like, please bring your friend, right? And so sometimes people don't know that that's even an option or something that we are open to. So if you extend this to people that you do have, that are setting up, you can even have the hostess of your class say, listen, if any of your friends want to bring someone, I can have a special gift for them. Just let me know who's doing that so I can make sure I'm prepared, right? So I love this as a great add-in to extend your network or grow your classes. If you have someone who wants to reach out to the referral first, kind of like give them a heads up that someone's calling them, this is something you can say, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I have an example text that I usually have people send if you want me to send it to you. And then this is what you would let them know they could say. Hey, such and such, I just want to give you a heads up that I was talking to Jessica about essential oils and your name came up. She's going to reach out to you to see if you'd be open to learning more. I told her you were super nice and you care about your family's health. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Anyway, how are things going, right? So something really easy that just lets the people know that you're going to reach out to and give them a heads up so they know you're calling, they're expecting that to happen. And a lot of people with their referrals, they want to let people know. So this is a great way to educate them on how to give them a heads up. Okay, so when can you use these scripts, right? You can use them at one-on-ones. You can use them at classes. You can use them when you don't sell anything. When somebody is just like, no, I don't really want to buy anything. They may have people in their world that would be interested. Maybe they're not fitting the target market or they're not interested, but they probably know people who are. You can also ask for support from that support system of yours to help launch your business. You can reach out to your current customer base, and you can, again, have people bring a friend to the meetings or classes that you're doing. Really, the only mistake you can make here is falling into that 11%. Actually, you want to fall into the 11% of people that actually ask for the referral, but you don't want to fall into the other percentage of people, the majority who never ask. It's really the only mistake you can make when looking for referrals. So I hope these have been helpful tools and scripts for you to utilize so that you never run out of people to share these amazing gifts with, so that you never run out of people to follow up with, and that you never run out of people to share the business opportunity with. We want you guys to be successful. So use these tips, apply them, put them into action. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.